We hosted a ranch rodeo this year because residential treatment centers are everywhere here in our area. The public, they think all these kids are bad kids. They don't realize they're just somebody else's kids. They figured out that the parents were there to support them and love them, and they weren't bad kids. We wanted to put our kids in a situation where they all could participate at their level. They're young, inexperienced horsemen. They're just learning. And it's difficult to build confidence if you're not winning. So we had to put them in a situation where they all had an equal opportunity to win, and we did that by putting them on 3-man teams with 2 experienced cowboys and them being the amateur, so to speak, or the beginner. So when it was all done, you had 10 kids that won something, but they earned it. It wasn't just a participant medal or a participant trophy, so to speak. You know, there was actually something they had to do to accomplish it. We had an alley sorting where it's more like what they would do when we go out and work at a ranch. You know, we have several relationships with local ranchers that they let us go and work with them and get the boys experience. And so we were basically just parting cattle off in an alleyway, similar to something you do when you're shipping cattle. You'd put steers one way, your heifers the other way. Then we had a regular team sorting. They call it ranch team sorting. That's just taking, you know, your animals 0 through 9 in order and as fast as you can and putting them from one pen to another. Just working on your horsemanship skills and your ability to read cattle. Just things that the kids do when we go work with these other ranchers, so they can show, you know, how hard they've worked on these skills and also how hard they work with their horse to get the horse to do the skill. That was important, and being able to talk to them about how they set goals and how they work hard with their horses and their roping and learning how to read cattle and practicing and putting in the time and then accomplishing the end goal, the result. That's real important, you know, because when you're dealing with addiction, it's a daily battle. And if you can't feel good about it at the end of the day, that you got through the day sober, that you was able to stay busy, that you was able to make good choices, if there's no reward to the goal, then pretty soon the kid quits on the goal. We had students win that probably never won anything in their lives. They didn't know what it felt like to be a champion, to see the smile on their face and the sense of accomplishment, to go somewhere they've never been. You had 2 kids with championship saddles that never won a saddle. You know, 2 kids with buckles that never won buckles. That's what the best part to me was.